Now, with the rising number of domestic and gender-based violence on the rise, victims of sexual and gender-based violence have been urged to speak up whenever they are violated. A study by the Abiodun Essiet Initiative for Girls reveals that cases of incest are taking a lead in the FCT. Executive Director Abiodun Essiet Initiative for Girls, Mrs. Abiodun Essiet, reveals this in a media briefing on a baseline study report on Sgbv in the FCT. Our health correspondent is here with more details.
In Nigeria, issues of sexual and gender-based violence are treated as sacred and hardly ever talked about. According to the baseline study carried out by the Abiodun Essiet Initiative for Girls, most cases of sexual and gender-based violence happen between intimate partners or people closely related to the victims, which greatly affects why victims of sexual and gender-based violence do not speak up.
Wife, husband, or husband battery, rape of minors, abuse of underage domestic workers are the most reported cases, followed by incestuous rape of minors. Cases are mostly heard and decided by council members and few family members. So that in itself would be that they are settling, not involving the right government institutions.
The study, which was carried out across 5 area councils in the FCT, collected primary data from the courts, health facilities, police stations, social welfare secretariats, civil societies, traditional rulers, NAPTIP, and FCT social development secretariats.
The studies actually sought to know the extent to which Sgbv cases were being reported, recorded, disaggregated, and responded to by these institutions. We wanted also to know the knowledge gap or the knowledge of VAP Act and its influence on the operation on the operations of these target institutions that were assessed.
Speaking on the prosecution process for sexual and gender-based violence cases, Mrs. Abiodun Essiet lamented on the duration it took for victims of sexual and gender-based violence to get justice, while some never get justice at all.
So what we are advocating court is special courts, where we don't have to waste time. And also one of the major reasons why we also waste time is because of no financial commitment from government institutions to prosecute cases. Now, who will fund those processes? You will go, you say, okay, go and buy file. You go to police, say, we want to go and arrest this man, foil the car. Or we want to open file, go and pay this, go and pay that. Victims that don't even have money, that can't live, are now being forced to go through this, prosecution process. And they may not even be coming. They say, no, we want to resolve the case, we don't even want.
The baseline study by the Abiodun Essiet Initiative for Girls highlighted the need for more funding for courts and provision of adequate manpower in order to speed up the justice process for victims of sexual and gender-based violence. Lois Abbasambu, ASO Television News.